there's going to be a lot of changes next year, in the way the schedule is set up. We're going, um, to basically the 9-game schedule being out of the Summit Athletic Conference and giving the schools each an opportunity to schedule outside competition for the first 2 games of the year next year, and then moving into basically a divisional format for the season with crossover games. But now we're going to see a team like Fishers and Penn and maybe Ben Davis, or you know one of the Indianapolis schools. Although I know this is something the coaches wanted, media has been crying for it for the last 5 years, and I think it betters us as a whole in Fort Wayne to have the opportunity to play these games where you get some non-conference competition.
Well, sure. And I mean, I think that, we talked all through these SAC previews of teams getting to regionals and losing, or having a not so good season in the regular season, but, getting hot in in the postseason, and then, playing a Zionsville, or playing Hamilton Southeastern, or a Fishers, and Westfield's another one that really stings a lot of times up this way. And so I think it's one of those things where it gives an opportunity for all the schools to play different competition from across the state. I mean, in a little bit, we'll kind of run through some of the scrimmages that are happening this coming Friday. There are, teams coming from all over
Right.
that are going to play just a scrimmage. Some interesting matchups that you wouldn't see, that kind of opens the door for, a year from now and beyond. So the SAC is going to switch into 2 divisions, with the bigger schools and the smaller schools kind of separated, if you will. By and large, it's the bigger and the smaller schools. So in Division A, you'll have Dwenger, Carroll, Homestead, and Snyder. And then in the smaller Division B, it'll be Bishop Lewis, Concordia, Northside, Southside, and Wayne. They'll have 4 divisional games, a rotating cross-divisional game, and 2 conference-wide cross-divisional games during the season. And the out-of-conference games will be week 1 and 2. So, you can see a potential for, week 1 out of the box, a Snyder versus a Warren Central, perhaps, or a
Right.
Dwenger versus, I know Lowell is a team that they used to play in semi-state. Maybe we see that in a week 1 matchup. So lots of great opportunities where we're not seeing so much of the same things and the same scores, frankly, on Friday night that we see year in, year out. And I think it's going to be a good change for the SAC, and it gives an opportunity for other teams to kind of fight amongst themselves in their own division, and ultimately crown some SAC champions that way.